Hey guys, I know it's been a while since I've been on here and talked to you guys. Um, I'm still kind of struggling to get everything in my life all figured out, get back on a schedule, get back in routine. There's been a lot of overtime at work and a lot going on with my personal life and with my health, and I just haven't been able to really get back into making videos. But last night I watched this video, or this TV show, and it really resonated with me, and I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about something that someone said in that show. So, it's a show that they talk about different methods and things to get people healthy. I was just kind of interested in it, kind of curious about, what all people do to reach new levels of health and wellness and stuff like that. One of the episodes, it's talking about tantric sex, but one of the therapists in the show, she talks about trauma, and she talks about what trauma does to a person in regards to human connection, and that's the part that really resonated with me, because she says that trauma breaks your human connections with the rest of the world. We need human connections. That it's effective life. That humans are group people. Even if you're kind of shy, even if you're kind of introverted and you don't go out of your way to be around or to talk to other people, you still need a human connection. Whether it's, you're still close to your mom or your sister or your family, you might not be outgoing and go talk to every and any person, but you still have connections with other people. You still get support and love and that kind of thing from other people. And that's what humans are. I mean, that's what monkeys are and other things like that. They're group gatherers. They need other people to do life with, and so when I was watching that, and she's talking about when you go through a traumatic experience, you tend to cut yourself off. You withdraw. You don't trust other people. You don't want to open up, to tell them your story, to get out there again. It's hard to go to bars or to be in crowded places and things like that because you've broken your connection to other humans. Or the person who did it to you broke your connections, really. And that was something that really kind of struck a chord with me, because when I was talking about the stages of grief, I talked about what I did to cope, and I was the person that I cut myself off. I stopped going out. I stopped really talking to people. I didn't want to be around anyone. I just wanted to be alone the entire time. And then once I started healing, I started realizing that, I wasn't alone. I still had support. I still had people be there for me, and I needed that. I needed those people there to help make sure that I knew I wasn't alone. And then I started Survivor 365 as a way to show other people that no matter your trauma, no matter what you've been through, there's other people out there. There's other people in this world that are just like you. They may not have the same story, but they are just like you. You're not alone. So listening to that show, I was like, this is something that is really true. And it really made me want to make this video and to talk to you guys again, even though I've been not really here, not really posting things or talking about things. Life's just hard. And I know I said that in my last video, and I know I said that I was going to start trying to get back on a schedule, get back into things, get more videos released. I'm not going to make those promises this time. I don't want to say I'm going to do something and not do it. And I've done that twice now because of things just getting in the way. And I don't want to keep that pattern. I want to make videos and to talk to you guys and to do this, but I have to take care of myself. I have to take care of my own mental health, my life, my new family, and all of those things before I can really get back into doing something like this. It's very time consuming. I mean, when I was doing it before, it was very it was a lot of time with the videos and getting them uploaded and getting things on Facebook and getting things posted. And I, at the time, was more than willing and more than able to take that time to do that. Work was very steady, and I didn't have my boyfriend or his son. I didn't have any of those things. And now I do. And now with work, we've got lots of overtime happening, lots of changes with our schedules. Obviously, COVID is still an issue. And then I've got my boyfriend and his son and my new house, and it's a lot for me to handle. And that's one of the things that kind of happened because of my traumatic experience. One of them, anyways, is that I kind of lost my ability to manage my own stress, and I before didn't really have anything that I needed to do that would take me away from what I wanted to do. And now every time I get stressed, I start having to give up other pieces of my life. I have to give up things I want to do in order to take care of myself and to make sure that I am doing okay, that I am doing the things that I need to do for myself. And that's what's kind of been happening. I stopped going to therapy. I think I told you guys that in the last video. Just time-wise, I don't have the time to go. I don't really have the money to go. With everything that's been going on, it's just been one thing after another trying to figure things back out. And I had hoped to use these videos as kind of like my own therapy session to sit and talk to you guys and tell you things, and kind of keep working through everything. And then I haven't been able to do it. Hopefully that will be changing, but I'm not going to make any promises because I just don't know. I think outside of my stress level, life has been pretty good for me. I've been incredibly blessed. I really have. I never imagined any of this happening. I never imagined I would be buying a new house with somebody that, makes me so incredibly happy. I never imagined that I would get the chance to be a stepmom, and have this little boy in my life that is just the greatest thing. Him being there and us playing games and him waking me up and the morning and everything like that, those are the things that just make life for me. So another thing I want to talk to you guys about today, kind of following that train of thought, is other traumatic experiences outside of like rape, domestic abuse, things like that. Another kind of trauma is finding out that you can't have kids, or that your health would be compromised in order to have children, because that's kind of what happened to me. When I was 15 years old, I found out that I had endometriosis. Now, a lot of people have endometriosis, a lot of people still have kids with it. My issue was that I was damaging so much internally when my cysts would pop that I had a lot of scar tissue. And now I've been diagnosed with PCOS, which for people who don't know is polycystic ovarian syndrome. And with that, it makes it very hard to conceive. So I've always had hormone issues, I've always had weight issues. But the thing that was really hard for me was when I was 15 years old and they told me that most likely because of my other health issues with my heart and things like that, I would never get to be a mother. So for me, 10 years later, now I'm kind of like, I really want to find ways to get healthy. I want to take care of myself more. I want to figure out if there is a way for me to be like everybody else. And, maybe there won't be. Maybe it's not going to be possible. I don't know. But I'm going to try. And that's one of the things that's been taking up a lot of my time is the doctor's appointments and the visits, things like that. I have my boyfriend's son, and, he just really brings so much light to my life with realizing what it really is like to have my own family. And that's all I ever wanted. And, when I was raped, I didn't think I'd ever get back to this point. I didn't think it was possible. I didn't think that anyone would ever want to be with me again. I didn't think that I was good enough. I didn't think that I would ever be able to move on from the pain and the anger and the hurt. And so for me to be here today, living this life and doing these things with these two boys that just make my world, my boyfriend has been so incredibly supportive of everything. He knows everything in my life, with my health, with the rape, with everything, all of my past traumas, things that I haven't even told you guys about yet. He knows all of it, and he is just here for me. Right now with going through hormone therapy, been a little crazy, been a little all over the place, and he's still here. We've had some pretty bad arguments because of it, mostly on my end, with me being very, very angry with him. And he's just like, it's not your fault. You're very hormonal right now, and I'm not going anywhere. I'm here for you. And that was something that I really, really needed. I needed that kind of person in my life to be like, no, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be here for you. I'm going to help you through this. And we're going to get you to a point where you have the life that you want. And that's really where I am right now. I have the life that I really want, minus being so busy, and not really being able to take any time for myself. But, I'm hoping to get back to it, hoping to get things figured out here soon. But yeah, so I just wanted to talk to you guys about that episode and kind of give you a new update on me, and things that have happened. And yeah, I'll be back with you guys just as soon as I'm able.